What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nikki St. Clair, and I'm back. I'm back. Happy New Year! I haven't been back on the YouTube streets since shit. When was it? It was Christmas. Well, here's an update. I am still single. I have had some struggles with weight loss. I know that I've been working out, but it has been very inconsistent. Um, you know the song that says "Time on your hands since you've been away, boy. I ain't got no plans." You know that's me. You know what I mean? Because it's just like it's so much space in here. Like it's so quiet, you guys. And I have to say that I have had some areas of trouble. Sometimes, I get really sad or I hear something that reminds me of us, or, you know, I've even had a couple of breakdowns and crying. Um, this ain't my first breakup, y'all, but this is my first time actually trusting God and being on the path of righteousness. I've tried it before and I would get bored, I would get sad, and I would get somebody new to fill the space, to fill the quietness and the emptiness. And I end up getting myself caught up. I think the last time I found out the dude was married. But I could have gotten a baby, I could have gotten a disease, anything could have happened to me. The last time, and I've never really shared this with anyone, I was single. I usually don't have anybody to my house, you guys, but I invited someone whom I trusted. We have been out on a few dates, and we hadn't been intimate. However, however, he tried to rape me. He tried to rape me. And all I could do was just pray and call out Jesus. I call on the name of Jesus, and just pray and pray and pray out loud. And I just started warfaring. He had me locked down. I couldn't move. He pulled my dress up and he was going for his pants. And I just, I could just call on the name of Jesus. And I kept saying, please, please, please. And he kept saying, please, 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 like, please let me. And I wouldn't let up. And eventually he stopped. And then come to find out, you guys, he was a registered sex offender who had done time in Iowa. So you guys, I don't care how nice a person is. I encourage all my women, even my men, you guys check these people out. Find out what their humble beginnings are, what their past is. I've been sexually assaulted many times. I've never been raped. Inglewood swap meet. I'm shopping for purses, and the owner of the purse place, it was like closer to La Brea. He had purses. It's by the snack bar. He sexually assaulted me. He pushed me in the corner. He grabbed on my breast. He shook me up pretty hard and just locked me up in the corner and just kept grabbing on my breast and rubbing them, and I ran out of there. I ran so fast up out of there. I just couldn't believe it had happened to me, because I had been in that particular shop before, but he usually is there with his wife. You know how they sit behind the glass case of the counter, and I was always nice to him. I would patronize him, and I guess, he felt like, he was turned on by me, so he just made his move. Another time in which I was sexually assaulted was by my gynecologist. I was in my 20s. He was not supposed to see me by myself, but with a nurse practitioner in the room, a lady nurse. And I was just so young and dingy. I didn't realize what he was doing. I thought that, you know, it was just normal. But what he was doing was he he didn't have any forceps or anything. He didn't have any culture spaces or anything. I mean, you know, culture containers or anything. He basically had me lay up on the table with my legs spread, and he put his gloves on with the KY jelly and was just rubbing all up on me and just, you know, basically playing in me, but not like penetrating back and forth. But, you know, he tried to like pretend like it was all like he was really, really doing his job. And then after he got done with that, he threw the glove in the trash and told me to remove my blouse. But he was nervous, you guys. He was nervous. He was nervous because he knew he was fucking wrong. And he just began to like feel on my breast and, you know, and flirt with me, and just made it very, very uncomfortable. Towards the end, I realized like, oh my God, like this dude is like in his flesh. He's like not in his profession, but he was working in his flesh. And, you know, it made it really, really hard to trust men. I felt like, you know, I wouldn't really trust a man. I didn't let too many men get close to me. If I did, it was on my terms. I would not allow people to talk me into anything. And I would always date down. I would date down. Always something that I knew I could control. If I felt like I wanted to be in company with you, I will be in company with you. For a long time, I did not have a boyfriend. But yet I was, you know, situations. I always loved the idea of having just one person, you know, to be monogamous with. But, you know, in reality, when you are not the chosen one, a lot of times men, even though you're faithful to them and they're your gas station, you know, you're not theirs. Well, you're one of the pit stops, right? So, you know, with that said, it just didn't work out, and I became very hardened at the heart and very dissociated when it came to men. I've never really had a great example of a man. My dad died when I was 13. I do know that he was a very responsible man, very stylish. He sacrificed a lot and gave up his life to take care of his children, and supported them the best way that he could. That is very vague memory because he was not with my mother. But I've had all other things to happen to me, an abusive stepfather, blah, blah, blah. All of the above until I met my ex. And he and I shared so much together. He knows so much about me, and yet he still stayed. I was very, very much in love with him, and I don't know, like we just grew together and we became best friends. So with that said, I gave you all of that rundown to let you know, yeah, it's been 2 months. It's been very hard as far as being single. I don't want to move on. A few months ago, I could never see myself without him. However, you know, technically, we don't share the same space anymore. Every now and then, we do talk. I miss him terribly. But I know for a fact that, you know, God allowed this to happen, allowed things to be this way. And for the first time, I'm trusting God. I'm not allowing people in my space. I'm not having sex with people of the past or randoms. I have really been staying to myself. This is as glammed up as I've gotten in a while. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I did do another video where I had my turban on, but I didn't have a weave. You know, I'm like really, really trying to regain who I am now. I'm not saying that the hair defines who I am, because it doesn't. But I feel a little bit more glamorous and have a little more pep in my step when the weave is on and the lashes is popping and the brows are on fleek. So lately I've really been taking the time. I had to regain a lot of old friends and actually connect with new friends. But with new friends comes new obstacles. You don't know me, I don't know you. You don't really trust me, I don't trust you. I know my loyalty. I know my levels of loyalty. I know me, but I definitely don't know you, you know. And you know, I have to say God has been good, because he surrounded me with some awesome people. Some people that are very, very inspiring. You know, they have their own businesses, they're entrepreneurs, they just do it. You know, they're not afraid of anything. They just jump in there and do it, and that's what I need. That's the energy I needed to be surrounded with. I've had awesome people to tell me, look, Nicole, you can do this, you got this, and if you need my help, call me, you know. And I didn't have that before. Now I had that in him, but the people I had surrounded before, you know, they would say these things, but they didn't really have time to really, hey, push, push, push. These are pushers. So I just felt like, you know, I feel so blessed. I feel like since I've taken the time to be obedient to the Lord and pray and not give myself away, and just really, really just walk the righteous path and speak life and help others, I feel like I have been so blessed. Before, if I had a breakup, which I haven't had many breakups because I was single for a long time, but if I had a breakup, or if I was on a drought from one due to the next, I would always call someone that did not value me. And I have to say, for the first time in a long time, I value me. I value my feelings. I protect my heart. And I'm definitely preserving the pussy, okay? I don't want germs in here. And when I say in here, I mean my temple as well as my house, but I don't want no germs. I don't want no COVID-19. I don't want to mix my spirit with anyone else's spirit. I feel like God is doing a new thing in me, and he's elevating me to where I was supposed to be years ago. And because I would allow so many elements to come into my life that didn't need to be here. They were just mere distractions because I didn't want to do what I was supposed to do. And I was too scared of success. I said, God, you know, if I strive for success, because I know that I'm an achiever, you guys. But I said, if I strive for success, what will I have to lose? I don't want to lose a family member. I don't want to go through the whole new level, new devil. I just, so I've been in a safe space. And God is, I feel, challenging me and pushing me, you know what I mean? And he's sending people that around me to say, it's okay, you can do it. I was there, but look at me now, and I'm glad I did. And it's been very, very refreshing. It's been real refreshing. I've been able to forgive a lot of people in my heart. I wish nothing bad for them. I wish them nothing but good health and good things. I realized that in a lot of the times of turmoil and tumultuous friendships and relationships, we were young, and a lot of times, we panic, right? We panic and I don't know, we think fast. We throw people under the bus. We lie on people. And a lot of times that damages our character. That damages our friendships. And in a lot of those instances, I would always be the one getting the short end of the stick, taking it very personal, and just being very, very disappointed. So for a long time, no, I did not trust anybody. I've had friends to try to get with my man. I've had people to take my money. I've had, a lot of things happen, to where it froze me. I was frozen in time because I felt like if I freeze, I'm gonna be safe, right? I'm standing right here. But what it ultimately has done was hold me back. And now that I'm beginning to really defrost, I see other people have progressed. They've moved on. They got husbands and grandbabies and babies and homes, and they're able to do things. And it took this long for me to say, you know what, I'm gonna run my credit. Oh wow, that's my credit score. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm finally in the sevens. You know what I mean? I'm finally paying my bills and being trusted again to have credit cards and paying them off in big, large sums, and taking the time to do things for me and focus on me. I got so many more steps to take. I have wonderful ideas that I must manifest. I know that it's gonna happen for me. You guys, I truly encourage you to just refresh your mind and think great thoughts. I was a very, very negative person. I was just like, whatever. Yeah, sure. Oh, why are you being so nice? What do you want from me? But you know what? What's inside will come out. And you guys, I have so much joy. I have so much joy inside of me. I just want everybody to do well. I'm happy. And I'm by myself, and I'm so happy for the first time. I'm sorry. For the first time in a long time, I'm really okay with me. And yeah, I would love to lose 40 pounds. You know what I mean? I would love for my bank account to be fat. And I would love to drive a Benz or a Bentley. I would love all of that. But all of that shit is so material, you guys. It don't mean nothing. I've been around celebrities. I've been in those hills. Calabasas. I've been in those hills. On the other side of the canyons. And all of that stuff is just stuff. And I'm just so happy. I'm happy to have my family, what's left of my family. I'm happy to have a friendship. A true friendship, you guys, with my ex. No, we're not together. I miss him terribly. I've been celibate since November. And you're talking about a big old freak. I was Mag the Stallion, boo, before Mag the Stallion even was thought about, okay? But I want you guys to know that God is a restorer. He's a healer. He will set you free. And I feel like, you know what, I'm really free. And here I am. It's my mind that has changed. My situation hasn't changed. I still don't have a man. I don't have a job, you guys. EDD. I know a lot of people can feel me on this. They've been acting up. Just recently got paid. And, but there's joy on the inside. Mess up my makeup. There's true joy on the inside. I'm so grateful. I wake up every morning so grateful. I always tell God, Lord, I thank you. I thank you. You know, and I look around and I hear stories and I see things and I say, you know what, God, you're awesome. And I thank him, God. I thank God for his favor. And I know he didn't bring me this far to leave me. And I know he didn't bring you this far to leave you. And it's been a while since I've been single, like from a relationship. Like I've been the single girl living the single life, but like taken from a relationship and to start all over again. It's been a long time, and for a long, I mean, I was really, you guys, feeling so empty. I did get on a dating site, you know what I'm saying? Because I was feeling like shit, like, I do want to, like, talk to somebody, kind of want to get to know them and meet them. We're on lockdown. It's not like I can, like, go to a bar with my friends or, go to the club, or, you know what I mean, or go to a comedy club. I can't do that. So I just kind of jumped on just to see what was on there, and everybody wants your number. Nobody wants to talk to you. They just want your number. I'm like, wait a minute, can we like chit chat? They're like, what's your number? Like, I don't even log on. Like, what's your number? And I'm like, no, I don't give out my number. What's your IG? You know what I mean? Then like I go on their IG, you know, just to check them out and stuff, and like they're just totally not my type. Like weed, jewelry, money, you know, taking pictures with their middle fingers up, and I'm just like, nah, that's not for me. That's not what I'm looking for. But I'm technically not looking for anybody. Just some conversation, you know what I mean? Just to kind of see what's out there. Just to check the temperature and the climate out there. Excuse me, and just kind of like to pass the time, because you know me and my ex, we had a bond. Like we talked every day. We saw each other every day. There's nothing that he doesn't know, you know. And then when you have somebody that is trying to find their own way in life, true love won't allow you to violate that, you know what I'm saying? So I give him his space. He's giving me mine. And yes, I've accomplished some things, but on some downtime. Yeah, like, I don't be out. I don't want that shit. I don't want COVID-19. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing music. I'm cleaning up. I'm like rearranging stuff. I done bought shit off up, and I'm like a shopaholic, right? So it's just like Amazon babe all day. I've watched documentaries. And, you know, still found time to maintain myself and get out every now and then, get my ass around that park, doing my laps, working out with my trainer. like I said, it's been a struggle. I lost 7 pounds. Then I gained it back. You know, I lose 8 pounds. Then I gain back 3. So it's just like, I have to get centered and focused. And I know for a fact, like meal planning really helped me before. So I have to get on what works for me. I never thought that I'd see the pot at the end of the rainbow. I never thought that I would see the light of day. But I got, you guys, every day I get stronger and stronger. And I want to talk to those who are going through what I'm going through, or something similar. There's a better way. Every day you get fortified and you get a little stronger and a little stronger. And then you start realizing other stuff around you, right? Because you're like, first all you can think of is, oh my God, the memories. Oh. But at the end of the day, I promise you guys, keep living, keep breathing, get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, do some skincare. You guys, I've been spoiling myself. Like, I've gotten a massage, I've gotten massages, I've gotten a facial. You know, I have really just been focusing on me. Yeah, I had a, what do you call those things? The lady, she came in with all of her fog machine and, you know, to help my skin just, and exfoliate it and microdermabrasion, right? I've been taking care of everything. I've gotten waxed. I've just really, and Lord knows, like, you know what, I have to say I was slipping on my pimping, y'all. Like, just started letting myself go and shit. And I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on me. You know, it's been raining. So, you know, my next step is to get my car detailed inside and out. Just take care of some things. Take care of what you have and show God that you're grateful. And call your loved ones. There's loved ones that I've called and I'm just like, hey, how you doing? You need me to go to the store for you? You know, they've been running my ass low. So be prepared for a yes. If they ask you, be prepared to make them runs because they just might say yes. And just, you know, check on your friends and your loved ones. And I've even made efforts to send notes to people that I haven't talked to in a while. Ask them how they're doing. No, not niggas, but just people in general, people I used to work with that were like family to me. How are you doing? How's your family doing? You know, I really appreciate you. I never forgot when you did this for me and that for me, because life is so precious. Every time I log on, somebody RIP, pray for my family. We lost another one. It's become so tragic, you guys. And you have to tell yourself, like, look, I'm going to appreciate who's still here. I'm going to let them know. Because they may have forgotten what they've done for you. They may have not even thought twice about it. Like, oh, girl, you tripping off that? Yes, I'm tripping off that. You didn't have to do that. And I appreciate it. And I never forgot it. You know, take the time to love yourself. And once you love yourself, you'll love others. Because what's inside is going to come out. Whatever's inside is going to come out. So, this journey with me, you know, this is therapy for me to get on here and just be so transparent with you guys. But I just want to let you know, no matter what you've been through, God is awesome. He is a healer. He's a heart fixer, you know, and he is a restorer, you guys. And he will restore, you know, the word says, I'll restore the years that the cankerworm has eaten up. The word says that. you know, but you have to give and cast all your cares to God. You have to just give it on up to the Lord. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for your time and tuning in. Y'all like my hair? I will just say this, okay? I loved my frontals. I loved them. But the more and more, I mean, I wore them for a whole year, you guys. And the more and more that I wore them, the less and less my edges were able to breathe. They didn't breathe, and they were just coming right on out. Even if you look in my previous video, you see that wig just coming on down, coming on down. I think one time I had a wig, my wig was like way, way down here. And I'm like, why is my face looking like that? But that's because my hairstylist knew that my shit was thinning out and I could not afford to have it on my hairline. So she was like bringing it up. And as it got older, it would just go on back. But no, this is my original hairline, you guys. So you can actually see that my face is more like an oval instead of a square. And that was just an expensive lesson learned. But yeah, pay attention. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what you're losing, what you're gaining. And if you don't like it, fix it, okay? My name is Nikki St. Clair. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.